Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. This is a psychiatric self-therapeutic multimedia project to solve the problems, challenges, and obstacles in our lives, as well as a self-improvement process to reach life goals and ambitions of yourself, for ourselves, and those around us. If you like a brief introduction, a brief summary as to how we break down the Ahn Rho Project into domains of life, sub-series, analogies, and so on and so forth. Share the previous live streams for past 3.5 years straight to January 2021 and beyond for the updated versions, which will include the copyright-free music, content live stream schedule, how we divvy the stream into 3 phases, 11 segments spread across 15 minutes, which won't take too much time. Alright. Segment 2. We have roughly about 3 things to say in segment 2 before diving into content. So phase 2, as usual. Segment 2 as usual. First of all, we have 4 live stream planned for today. So this is the third of 4. Second thing I want to mention is this, a rule, a solve 8-5 or ride. Solve 5, 8-5 means virgin. 8.5, a rule to break myself from a rule to break all of the something's in my nose. It's disgusting. A rule to break all other rules, a system principle to free myself from the system and be purely practical. So with that being said, it is not practical at all in any way whatsoever. Yeah, let's just leave it at that, alright? And screw the segment 2, it doesn't matter. Let's just cover the stuff on screen. Alright, we want to get to phase 3 today in this third live stream as much as we can. So let's just say what you see is what you get. Take a look at the screen, a mass collage. Everything's very small here, you can barely see it, but I'll maximize it for you. Okay. So since this morning's live stream, I've had a lot of food. Lots of food. It's annoying how much food there is. I had to take a bunch of snapshots around the room just to see a before-after image because things got messy again. They got real messy again. Really unkempt, really disgusting. So there's some photographs you see on the very bottom there of the room, different regions, A through G, 65 sections of the room. In the middle you see some stuff having to do with subscribing to Microsoft, what's that? Or updating software, Notepad++. We also have on renewal subscription to Microsoft Office. I don't know what's wrong with my voice. At the very top, we also have some podcasting from a podcast channel on the biology of pain, and then we have on the very top a lot of food. So I want to say a lot of that food is class 2 item in nature. So class 2 meaning lots of insecurities and emotional baggage having to do with narcissistic abuse, as well as domestic violence and suicidal depression and blah blah blah, all that very negative stuff that we can just say is over with for the most part. But still, I keep track of the fact that it is class 2 item in nature, and that has a lot to do with the fact that, of course, I still don't feel comfortable eating this stuff. This is a chicken with roast chicken, roast pork, potatoes, chicken soup, all that kind of stuff. Had a meal with my domestic guardians, so we just have to be grateful and show some gratitude and appreciation for that, of course. As usual, we have some also Usana Health Science supplements at the very bottom, and we have some pictures of apple pie as well, which I think is here. Well, that's odd, I don't see the apple pie at all. But we'll see it alongside, there we go, that's the apple pie right there. So apple pie with no sugar, and there's the meal. So it's just a lot of photography, as well as some black pepper down there. So after that, this is all phase 2 items, right? Once we're done that, we'll move into phase 3. And you see the room's a big mess. So we're going to try to get whatever we can get done. Probably region G. We'll cover region G. We'll try to cover little bits of region D3, B1, and A7, A8. You can see it's a entire mess right here. And I have to dust through the entire room. So we'll talk about that in phase 3 of the live stream. First of all, let's just get through this. We start off with segment 4 as usual. Left-hand panel, conversation between me and Mr. Gardens downstairs for quite some time. I guess catching up over food, that's about it. Don't want to say too much, not too much to say about it anyways. The landlord was downstairs as well, so we had a little conversation there. And a lot of these recordings actually cover some of the business to do with health and research. Some of the things they're having at least, I think we covered 6 workshops, 6 sessions, and there's another 7 sessions to record still. So that's a lot. Let's cover some of the food now. Some of the that's relationships and obviously digital assets. Of course, we have 2 previous live streams this morning as well. That would be 912A and B, including this current live stream 912C. So that's all the media assets and having to do with relationships. Let's move on to other digital items. So segment 6 instead of 4 and 5. We're bleeding into some Notepad++. If you guys ever do computer science and programming and that kind of stuff. This is not something I'm too very familiar with, but one of my buddies way back in university days, doing his master's in CS, probably 2016 at the time, 2014. 7 years ago, it's crazy. Anyways, he sent an email about how to teach me how to program, and one of those things I had to download and install was Notepad++. Now, this was just basically, you can see a disclaimer here saying to upload get an updated version, install 1.4, version 1.4. We also have here Microsoft Office 365, so renewal subscription. Of course, I have to mention that I did have to pay $70 or so, I think $80 plus tax, with conversion price really like $90. Okay. So Notepad and Microsoft Office done. So some financing there, obviously. Then we have some stuff here having to do with just transferring of some audio files over from the phone into the laptop. So that's also something, and you can see, here we go, $79 for the Microsoft Office. So Notepad, Microsoft Office, and a voice recorder. And that's basically what this is all about on the phone, a call recorder on the phone. So we're just transferring everything. Now, okay, I think a little bit of philosophy, then we'll get right into the food. Okay, so a little bit of philosophy. 1, 2, 3, get rid of that. Shoot. I have a feeling it's not here, huh? There we go. Stoic reflections. As usual, copyright notice, not my shit, not my stuff. Ooh, with the commenter blocking the way. Well done is better than well said. There's nothing more to be said then. Pretty straightforward, right? Benjamin Franklin. So let's just get right to it. Let's just do it. Alright. Again, figurative father of mine. Philosophy is a figurative father of mine. And psychiatry is the figurative mother. So with that being said, because I don't have family recently, here's some more screenshots. So this is the Science of Everything, the podcast, Science of Everything. Check it out on Podbean, okay, or I think there are other outlets. There's a Patreon below. Anyways, an overview of the underlying mechanisms of pain, including the role of nociception, transduction of nociceptor signals by spinal pathways, modulatory effects of opioids, and blah 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 blah. Including I discussed the discussion on the phenomena of referred pain, psychogenic pain, and congenital insensitivity pain. So lots of very interesting stuff, very interesting topics. Back when I was in organic chemistry, this would be my kind of shit. My band was enjoying like physiology 1 and 2 back in university days. Interesting stuff. However, I just downloaded it and I'm not really going to listen to it for quite some time, maybe when I'm at work. Okay. Photographs. Finally, so we're moving to segment 7. So we have lots of food. We have here, you can see the potatoes, plenty of dishes of like other people's and stuff. Mine is the paper plate. You can see potatoes, roast beef, salad. Here's a much better resolution of the salad. It's like got radish, the purple radish, lettuce, Roma tomatoes, Caesar salad. Some sort of dressing. I don't know what that is. We have some also tuna on the side. It's really blurry. White onions and some of that sauce right there as well. The gravy sauce. You can see a small bowl of that. And that's what this rotisserie chicken, rotisserie roast barbecue chicken from Metro. It's a supermarket. And you see right there again, very standard. This one is roast pork, so it was one roast chicken. Here's roast pork with some potatoes on the inside. Rosemary roast pork, so on the outside it tastes like it has this really nice rosemary aroma. Sorry. Gotta sit up straight, man. And calm down. The CPTSD, the anxiety. Relax. Okay, so here's the salad, right? Again, close-up angle shot. Get rid of that. We have added some university black pepper from back in my Waterloo days. And here's some chicken noodle soup. So chicken noodle soup here without the lid. Aerial view, side views. black pepper, rotisserie roast chicken, rotisserie chicken and rosemary pork with potatoes. Here's some apple pie from Alferi and Sons. They have a farm out there, I believe, in northern Ontario. So this was a non-sugar one, and this is good because for my domestic mother, she has diabetes, pre-diabetes. So we can see here ingredients: lard, egg, but no sugar. Okay, and it was baked, and they cooked it up, and just again to be thankful, appreciative, and say, you know, that I'm really grateful for the meal. So I appreciate that. These are all class 2 items: country apple pie, 1, 2. Okay. We have here everything's taking the lid off, so you can see once again the rotisserie chicken here. In the middle is the sauce, the gravy kind of sauce. We have the plate I have down there, and then we also have the salad, the backdrop. Here's another angle shot, better close up. Tuna on the far left. Here's the chicken. I ate too much. I definitely ate too much. I was eating it again with my brother at first, and then my domestic guardians, so biological mother and father. We have this 2 tomatoes, onions, tuna fish kind of salad mixed in with the salad. There's the chicken now together. Really nice, looks great. You see those potatoes, you see the rosemary on the pork as well. Here's the pie when it was inside the oven. I'm baking that non-sugar pie. Here's the soup when I put it on the lid. I poured the soup onto the rotisserie chicken plastic container lid, and that's how I drank it. I was just being dumb and welfare type, because that's how I'm used to most of my life. Take a look over here. What do you see? This is some of that gravy sauce, right? So very high in sodium, 270 milligrams of sodium per 30 milliliters. That's insane. Anyways, that's that. So you can see the soup right there, chicken noodle soup, and the empty plate. And the backdrop, you see the Usana Health Science supplements, so Hepa Plus and core vitamins. And then we have Biomega and other tablets on top, including Picosa and so on and so forth. Alright, get rid of it, get rid of that. Saint Hubert sauce, that's that gravy sauce inside the fridge. Decided to take out. Here's the best before date. Here's the ingredients. Here's ingredients, okay, in French and English. Alright, parlez-vous en français. Okay, there we have this kind of stuff here. Apple pie, cooked, non-sugar, really nice. I know that it looks kind of bland. That's because it doesn't have sugar, so there's not much coloring to it. It's got cinnamon. It is very good. Here's the plate when it's finished. Half plate, lunar moon kind of stuff. All the chicken bones and the chopsticks I use. I know I use chopsticks for Western cuisine. Very traditional Hong Kong style kind of silliness. We have this, here's the pie. Yep, pie. Yep, more pie. And, okay, so we want to cover the room now. So here it is. Here's the room, right? Take a look. What you see is what you get. Comparing the rooms, so this region, we're just taking the before and after snapshot. So this is region D, right? You can see up there as well as down there on the floor, the garbage that we want to throw away. On the bed here and the backdrop with the mail that we want to talk about and get rid of banana peels and stuff, as well as, financial stuff, related affairs. So this is just a before snapshot, right? Region B, B1 snapshot of all the luggage bag with grocery items. Here's again region D1 once again, and on the floor, that stuff we want to throw away. Again, the luggage bag of groceries here, half of it's finished. There's also snacks. We're gonna finish, get rid of it. And here on the table, a bunch of disgusting, horrible stuff, including supplements, paperwork, receipts. We have to get rid of this. That's in the fourth stream today. And of course, we did do the collage. Right? We went through the collage already. So let's. We got about 30 seconds. So let's see what we can cover. Okay, region G1. Let's start off here. So we washed all the laundry. So got to sort out about 2 weeks worth. I'm gonna wear 6 outfits in 2 weeks. So take a shower every other day. Gonna alternate and figure out what clothing I'm gonna wear which days. Have it all pre-planned, not decide when I come back from work. Just dive right into the shower, no after that. Also wash the bed sheets, so I'm gonna put this on top of the bed and cover it up. And then we'll do all of this in the next live stream afterward. So yeah, phase 3 live stream coming up in about half an hour or so. Check it.